Hello and welcome back here to Copa America 2019, and by the skin of their teeth, Argentina are going to be in the knockout stages of this summer's tournament tonight when it really mattered, when they absolutely had to win. They have managed it. Argentina 2, Qatar 0. It was close, it was open for the majority of the game. They left that door ajar, even though they went ahead very early. It was still open, but they got the job done. In the end, Argentina 2, Qatar 0, Lautaro, Martinez and Sergio Aguero with the goals. We're going to be discussing the full game in its entirety, the good, the okay and the bad from Argentina. We're going to be looking at it all coming right up, but the most important thing is they will be in the quarterfinals. And if I just first and foremost, guys, take you through the finalised standings in Group B of Copa America 2019, which, as you can see here, was very much reliant on the Colombia against Paraguay game, which kicked off at exactly the same time as Argentina-Qatar tonight, and it did finish in that one, despite Colombia rotating. Colombia 1, Paraguay 0, which was very important there in seeing Argentina finish in the top 2. It finishes here, Colombia top there, 3 wins out of 3, a perfect record there in the group stage with 9 points, 0 goals conceded as well for the Colombians. Argentina there with just 1 win from their 3 matches, but a vital victory there over Qatar sees them through to the next round there on 4 points. Paraguay there in third on 2, and Qatar, despite a pretty good tournament, they do finish there a pretty harsh bottom of the group with just 1 point. Argentina are through, and in the next round, in the quarterfinals, they will be facing Group A runners-up, Venezuela. And that there should be a very intriguing encounter, but the main thing is, Argentina, they're going to be there. And ultimately, they do have a big hand there to Lautaro Martinez in getting them through to that stage, simply because his early goal here really allowed Argentina to just relax there, take that pressure off, take that edge off very early on the game. And I think Argentina actually, they came out with some good intent, a decent lineup there from Lionel Scaloni, which we're going to come on to later on, looking at the good and the bad, what we can really look to improve on with Argentina from the team we saw tonight. But Lionel Scaloni set up a team there to come out and attack the game. I think very early on, they were putting a lot of crosses into the box, a lot of long balls. They were just seeing really how Qatar could deal here with some Argentine pressure. And I think, to be honest, Qatar were quite nervous there in the early exchanges. They were panicking a little bit in their defensive areas. They were certainly not always clearing their lines. And Argentina early on, they were playing on that. And it was a very early chance actually for Lautaro Martinez. It was one of those long balls into the area. It actually fell to him on the volley. A fantastic chance. He put that one over the bar. Clean sailing there. Massive chance. But even then, from that resulting goal kick, it's played out the back. Qatar with a really poor ball across their own box. Lautaro Martinez is alive to that, and that's the good thing there. He missed a very big chance, but immediately he was switched back on. Good mentality there, very strong head on good shoulders, and certainly very much alive to the danger. He latches onto it, he gets the ball there, he intercepts it, and he keeps calm. That's the most important thing there. Massive moment for Argentina. He's bearing down on goal, and he keeps a cool head. Puts it there, bottom right-hand corner. Argentina, within 4 minutes, have the lead. And like I say, that was crucial, because in every single one of these games, we've been saying the same thing over and over again. Argentina need that first goal. They need a goal there to build their confidence, something then they can really build and grow into the game and just establish themselves and get their feet under the table, really. And that's what that goal did. It just allowed them there not to have the enormous pressure weighing on their shoulders right throughout the game. And I actually think there in the first half, they created more chances. You look at Messi, I'm going to talk about his positioning in just a minute when we look at the team, but I think Messi today had the ball on a lot more occasions, in better areas. He was able to make things happen, and I think, to be honest, from Argentina tonight, it should have been much more than the 2 goals, particularly Sergio Aguero. He did get one, a very good goal. We are going to come on to that, but even in that first half there, about 20 minutes gone, they could have really put the game to bed. It was Messi in a central area, a really good run, bursting run. He attracts the Qatar defenders. He plays a lovely little slide pass into Sergio Aguero. He's in on goal, 1-on with the goalkeeper, but it's a big miss there across the goalkeeper, wide of the target. And certainly Aguero, right throughout the game, had some really good chances, good openings, that in a Manchester City shirt, you feel goal. But certainly for Argentina, sometimes it just doesn't seem to happen. And Argentina, like I say, were not clinical today in front of goal. Even Messi himself, you look at that second half there, a massive chance is actually played back to him there inside the area. If you look at it on the replay, the ball does take a significant bobble as it reaches Messi, and as a result of that, it does go high over the goal. A big miss for Messi. but at the same time, they were creating more chances, no doubt about that. And for Argentina, that's a good thing. They got their early goal, they built on that, they were a lot calmer tonight, they played their football, they got their head down, they created chances, they should have scored more, they were certainly wasteful, but of course, inside the last 10 minutes, it was Sergio Aguero himself who put all those missed chances behind him and actually stepped up there with a vital goal that sealed the game for Argentina. And I have to say, I was so impressed actually with the involvement there of Paulo Dybala in that goal, picking up the ball between the lines and actually being positive. He received the ball there in a decent area in the opposition half. Did he look to go back? No. Did he look to sort of dally on the ball and just waste a bit of time? No, he didn't. He got his head up, he saw Aguero in space, he played a good pass, good pace on the ball. Such was then that Aguero takes that pass in his stride, he uses the pace on the ball to get round that first defender, takes on his first man, he's then got all of that pace, all of that momentum, and Qatar can't stop him. Aguero driving into the area, showing all of that pace, really good play and a phenomenal finish. Really good power, accuracy across the goalkeeper, low and hard. That's how you finish it there, and a brilliant goal there for 2-0. And certainly for Aguero, that'll be a weight lifted off his shoulders. He missed some big chances. Argentina needed their strikers today to step up, to finish those, to get them through to the knockout stages. And like I say there, good to see Dybala coming off the bench, getting involved, a really important positive impact in a big moment. And Argentina, 2-0 should have been more. Certainly, things were good. And before I do talk in a bit more detail about the lineup in terms of the setup and what Argentina did well tonight, the one thing that I will say though is, for the majority of this game, I still feel very nervous when it comes to Argentina defensively. When they're trying to defend in their own half, when they got the opposition coming onto them, when they certainly have players running at them, I never ever for one single second feel confident with Argentina individually defensively, but also as a collective. Their shape, their body angles at times, you see Otamendi running out really silly challenges that he get himself into and bad positions that he's getting caught out. They can then play in behind him. The fullbacks at times, certainly on the right hand side, they can get caught in bad areas. And I just think Argentina in the knockout stages, when they're going to be coming up against much better attackers and good attacking players, they have to be careful. Because even tonight, Qatar had their moments. They were in the game. Like I say, the door from Argentina was certainly left ajar. Qatar hit the post from a free kick. They had a few nervy moments, Argentina. They need to sort it out defensively. They need to be more solid, certainly there as a collective unit. You've got to be more organised defensively if you're going to go far in this tournament. But Argentina reaching the knockout stages is only a good thing. And if we just take a closer look now at that overall setup and the structure of this Argentina team today that did pretty well in large parts of this game against Qatar, certainly in the final third, they created a lot more chances. And what was really pleasing for me was Messi here in this kind of position, in the number 10 role, as it should be, behind two centre-forward players. Two players there who can be the vocal point of the team. They can hold the ball up. Two very different strikers in Lautaro and Aguero. Two different profiles, but really did help there to support Messi in the attacking areas. Because I think Messi here was picking the ball up in much better areas today in this number 10 position, and also what he had there was a bit of structure behind him. I think Rodrigo de Paul, he can certainly pop up in a number of different areas, maybe on the left, maybe on the right, certainly central as well. He's an energetic guy who gets about the pitch and does look in general to support Messi, and I think certainly there he's a good player to have on your team. I think Paredes in holding midfield is also very good, but Lo Celso for me, somebody who I was so excited about seeing for Argentina. Right now, it hasn't quite happened. Centrally, out wide, he hasn't really gotten into games. He hasn't really gotten that combination with Messi going yet, and he was taken off as an early sub in the second half for Akun, who came on mostly on this left-hand side. De Paul then coming out to the right-hand side as well. But it was much more balanced there for Argentina in the centre of the pitch. And anything really that allows Messi to have a bit more freedom to pick the ball up there, because when he's got that ball and he's got two men ahead of him in Lautaro and also Aguero, you're going to have a lot more solutions, a lot more options there to actually create chances in front of goal. And that's what it's all about tonight. Argentina needed to score, they needed to win, and to do that then, you get the best out of Messi. You get him creating those chances, you get him in those areas, and a lot of times as well, Messi was picking the ball up maybe a bit deeper, but he was able to play that pass to, say, Lautaro, and then get back into a good area to receive the ball again. There was a lot more combination play. Messi certainly had a few more partnerships going tonight, and that was all down to a bit more of a balanced system, a bit more of a structure there in the midfield. Also the fullbacks got forward at times, also to support there in the wide areas, but also in these strikers. Two players there ahead of Messi to hold up the play, to give give him options to make those runs. That's really, really important and was a vital part of what Argentina did tonight. But of course, guys, I want to know what you are thinking. What did you think tonight of Argentina's performance? What do you think of their chances in the knockout stages against Venezuela? But also, what do you think there about Paulo Dybala coming off the bench, having an impact? Can he fit into that team there? Do you put him in the starting lineup in the next game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and also, of course, on the goals tonight of Lautaro, Martinez and Sergio Aguero. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below, and of course, I will see you soon with more videos. But Argentina are going to be in the knockout stages, and in terms of Messi, I'm very, very happy for that. I'll be back, of course, with more videos very soon, but until next time, as always, it's Copa America!